Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So today is the Monday, November 30th. I cannot talk today. Cyber Monday. It's Cyber Monday, and hopefully you guys were able to snatch something from Best Buy, Walmart, Target, etc. Um, People asked me, what did I get for Cyber Monday? Um, just got myself a Bluetooth speaker, something I can take with me, listen to some of the podcasts that I listen to and stuff like that. Something like very cheap, you know. But hopefully you guys were able to get something really good on Cyber Monday. Um, they got some good deals on televisions. I checked out some of the Samsungs and LGs and Sonys. They have them for like a very reasonable price, like $600, $700 from their original $1,000 price point. So there's some good deals out there. If you want to jump into a 4K television, I think today probably would be the best day to do it. But for me, all I needed was just a Bluetooth speaker. That's it. A small little Bluetooth speaker. That's all I got. All right, so I'm gonna do some campaign GT League because I never finished this. In order for me to jump into a multiplayer, I have to finish the campaign mode, and it's kind of cool that you have to finish the school, this Gran Turismo school, before you jump into a multiplayer, because it's really kind of teaching you to, it's forcing you to respect the rules, to respect the whole championship aspect of it. So let's just jump into it, shall we? I'll definitely gonna use my Nismo 17. I'm using my racing wheel, my G29. It works fine. I don't see any reason to upgrade. All right, it's gonna be good. GT has probably the most realistic sound engine that I have ever heard. All right, let me win this. All right, position 6. Up. Number 4, position 4. Come on, number 3. Number 2. Can I make it number 1? I don't know. I doubt it. We'll see. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Alright, we're position 1. First place. Let's keep it that way. This G29 racing wheel, it's precisely designed for Gran Turismo, big time. Come on, come on, come on. Final lap, bro. Hey, what's up, Mamba? How you doing, brother? Alright, looks like I'm gonna win this. I didn't expect to get to the first place, but, well, there it is. Alright. How about that? How about that, guys? Nice. Nicely done. On to the next one. I never finished this. I just realized as long as I have this Gran Turismo Sport, I never finished these championship cups. And you have to finish these championship leagues in order for you to unlock the multiplayer. And I never realized that. I thought you could jump into the multiplayer right away, but you can't jump into the multiplayer. The Gran Turismo, it's really forcing you to earn your spot. And I think that's a great idea because it filters the clowns who, like in some other games, anybody can jump into a multiplayer, and that only brings a bunch of idiots driving, hitting you, T-boning you from the side. But this is a great idea because you can't just jump into the multiplayer. You gotta earn your spot to unlock the multiplayer. So that makes it probably more enjoyable multiplayer experience. Nismo Power, yes. So I heard Shadow is now not rolling out Infinite in New York data center until summer 2021. Oh my God. I think these. I'll be honest with you, Mamba. I think these these PC cloud systems are really gonna fail because you won't be able to play tons of games. You already cannot play Microsoft Flight Simulator. Go to your Shadow, see if you can play Microsoft Flight Simulator. Go to your maximum settings and see if you can play Flight Simulator. There's already games you cannot play. You cannot play Red Dead Redemption 2. This is just the beginning. You cannot play World of Warcraft. So, and pretty soon, Destiny, you probably won't be able to play Destiny either. So, what's going to be the point of really getting these PC cloud based services if you can't play the games that you own? You know, the whole idea of the PC cloud service is for you to take your games that you currently have on your PC, on your Steam, on your Epic Games, whatever, and take that with you. And I think this is only going to be a beginning because Microsoft wants you to play Flight Simulator on the X Cloud. They want you to play it on the X Cloud, right? Whenever it becomes available. So therefore, they don't want you to play it through some other service where you paying them a money, where you paying maximum settings money, where you paying Shadow Blade money. So obviously, conflict of interest. Just build your own PC, man. Honestly, just build your own PC. The amount of money you're gonna spend paying Shadow, paying maximum settings, build your own PC. It's not the end of the world, man. If I can build 3 PCs, excuse me, I have four. Four. I'm not bragging or anything, but I got 4 PCs. If I can do it, you can do it too. Build your own damn PC, man. Okay. How you doing, Pizza Man? Yeah, just build your own PC, man. It's just not worth it. You can start with something small. You know, $600 PC. You buy it, and then slowly you start saving money and start upgrading the memory. Gradually start upgrading the CPU, and then GPU, and then power supply, and then in the future you upgrade to a better motherboard. So that way it's not a bottleneck. And then you got yourself over a period of 2-3 years, you got yourself a very powerful PC. And then just enjoy it, man. You know, but getting these just not worth it. Maximum settings definitely not worth it. The amount of money you're gonna spend on that sucker, and still you can't play half the games that you want to play. So same thing with the Shadow. It's just I think these services are gonna die out. Honestly, I think they're gonna go out of business. Not right now, but in the future, 2024, 2025, you're gonna see these companies go out of business. It's inevitable because they can't survive the greedy developers, the greedy companies out there who don't remember they're in business of making money. And if you are using their product and they're not profiting from that product, and that company lets you play their product and they're getting the kickback, they're getting the money, well, you know what's going to happen, right? They're going to pull that product, boom, out of these virtual machines so you can't play it anymore. So just forget it. Okay. I won this race. Let's go to the next one. Let's go and let's do this. All right. Number 1. Let's exit. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Let's do Blue Monday. Blue Moon Bay. I'm sorry, Blue Monday. Blue Moon Bay. Let's do Blue Moon Bay. Let me crank up the sound here. And here we go, fellas. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm using a G29 racing wheel, Logitech. This wheel serves me pretty good. Actually, both of my wheels, Thrustmaster T150 and G29, serve me well. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can at least get to a second place here. We'll see. Oh, damn it. Go. Position 7. Come on, come on. Come on. 6. All right. We've got 3 more laps to go. I always screw up here. Oh, damn it. On that curve. Got that heavy foot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, position 4. Let's keep it steady. We got 2 more laps to go. Let's not screw this up. Pedal to the metal, yes sir. Lincoln, what's up, Lincoln Clay? How you doing, brother? All right. I think I can make it to the first place. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Let's see. Should be able to do it. Yes, sir. All right, 1 more lap. All right, here we go. That's it. This wheel is just, let me tell you, G29, that's all you need, honestly. I wouldn't bother getting anything other than G29. T150 Thrustmaster is good too, but this is top notch. Oh no! How dare you! How dare you! Son of a bitch! No! 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 This can't be! This can't be happening! No! Alright. How dare you! How dare you! Alright. That's awesome. Glad to hear that, Lincoln. Come on, come on, come on. GT Sports probably one of my. I don't think there's anything better than Gran Turismo. Forget Forza, honestly. Son of a bitch! No! Come on, come on! I don't want to be a second place! Who the hell wants to be a second place? No! 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 Come on, come on, come on! There we go. All right, how about that, man? We won this one too. What's up, Desperado? How you doing? You needed a teammate, Shark and Bake. Yeah, man. I need somebody to T-bone the other player behind me. How you guys doing? Everybody got the Cyber Monday? Did you guys buy anything from Cyber Monday? I was able to snatch myself a Bluetooth speaker, a pretty good company actually, from Best Buy. It was Bose Bluetooth speaker, pretty cool actually, as a matter of fact. It's $80 original price. It's $130. Original price was $130, but I got it for $80, so a pretty good deal. You can put it in your pocket, man. You can listen to your podcast, your music, take it with you. You know, pretty cool. It's waterproof, so something simple. Hey, what's up, Steroids? How you doing, man? All right, so let's go to the next one. All right, so let's see. I have won this race and the one before. So 1, 2. Let's go to the third race. Ooh, Suzuka. Tsukuba. No, Tsukuba circuit. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. Okay. Nismo. Let's go with this one. Let's go with the GTR Spec 2 94. And let's try it. I never enjoyed Forza. To me was too arcadish, to be honest. It always felt a little bit too arcadish to me. Gran Turismo, it's probably the most realistic thing. Next to the iRacing, I would say. Next to the iRacing, I would say Gran Turismo. It's definitely up there. And can't wait for Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 7. Oh my God, with that new racing wheel from Logitech with PlayStation 5. Gran Turismo 7 next year. Oh, hopefully it's next year. Dude, I'm in heaven already. Here we go. Alright, wish me luck. Wish me luck here, fellas. This is an old car, but should get the job done. I don't think I'll be able to win this one. If I can make it to like a second place or a fourth place, I'll be happy. But we'll see what happens, you know. We'll see. Come on, Mr. 4K. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. There you go. There we go. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, look, they're T-boning each other, bro. They're T-boning each other. You guys go ahead and T-bone each other while I just pass you by. That's right. Oh, look, he's T-boning me too. Oh, you T-boner motherfucker. Oh! Oh! Okada! Sogadaya! Okunugada! What the stuff? Oh, we're gonna go get his ass. Jesus Christ. This motherfucker. T-boning motherfucker. T-boning bros. T-bone bros. These are like a T-bone bros, bro. Motherfuckers. Don't fucking T-bone me, motherfucker. I'm coming for you. God damn it. Hold on. Don't. Where's the T-boner? These bros, these two brothers right here, they're fucking T-boning. They love to fucking T-bone, surprisingly. Oh, motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Look, he wants purposely. Now I'm gonna T-bone you. I'm gonna T-bone you. Come here. Come here. How dare you, man. Nismo T-boners. Nismo T-boners from Tokyo. Hold on. Here we go. Look, here we go again. Shit. No, T-bone brothers, no! How dare you? I'm from Japan too. Can't you see my name? Edo. I'm from Tokyo. Here we go. All right, number 8, position 8. There we go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, my friend. That's the spirit. Thank you, Mamba. The John Wick is here. Johnny's here from Cyberpunk. All right. The Samurai Johnny is here from Cyberpunk. So that's Keanu Reeves. So just be careful out there, guys. The way he pulls that mechanical sword, he's not going to give you any warning. Just be careful. Are you guys excited about Cyberpunk? And you should be excited about Cyberpunk. I learned a little bit more about the Cyberpunk, and I'm not going to spoil it, but let me tell you something. 2 thumbs up, way up. You guys are going to really enjoy it. You will forget about PlayStation 5 because you're going to be so busy playing that Cyberpunk. So that's the good news. Anyway, let's move on. Just so everybody understands, it's a first person. There's no third person, but it's done well. The first person aspect, it's done so well that you're honestly not going to even care about the third person. You can still see yourself. You can see your chest, your pecs, your ding-dong. You can still see yourself on the mirror. And let me tell you something. CD Projekt Red. If you ever see this live stream, if you ever see this video, please, I beg of you, I beg you, I'm begging you, Implement virtual reality. Cyberpunk with virtual reality and that beautiful multiplayer that you have implemented. Please. Anyway, you should be very excited. It's coming out next week. I took a bunch of days off for that game, so you guys should be super excited. Anyway, let's move on. Yes, it's longer. But let's not spoil anything here, because Keanu Reeves will come to your house, and it's not going to look pretty. Johnny will be at your house, and it's not going to look pretty. No, no, no! Yeah, Mamba, man, you should definitely build a PC. Honestly, man. Just build a PC. It's just... when you think about it, when you really get a pen or pencil with a paper, and you start doing all the numbers, ones and zeros that you're gonna spend, and you multiply all those ones and zeros, you're gonna come up to the same conclusion like I came up with. Build a PC, man. You know, get yourself a notepad, get yourself a pen or pencil, and just start writing stuff down, and multiply just how much you're gonna spend on the cloud service versus how much you can save and build a PC. Newegg always has discounts. If you become a member of a Newegg, you can always get some discounts and stuff like that. Yeah, man. It's just better. Remember, building a PC, it's something that should take time. It's not something that you should rush through it. It's not something that... Alright, 4th place, fine. It's not something that... it's not something that you should rush through it. It's not something that you need to do right away. You take your time. Start at the basic level. Get yourself, entry-level PC. And then from there, slowly you can upgrade. Upgrade the motherboard, upgrade the CPU, upgrade the GPU. Building a PC, it does take time. It does take effort. But there's so many videos out there. There's so many tools on YouTube and other places for you to show you step by step on how to build every and each component on your PC, how to install it, and just take your time. Slowly start building your PC, and a year and a half from now, you're gonna have yourself a kick-ass, badass PC, and then pretty much you'll play everything and anything. But these cloud services, these virtual machines like Shadow and maximum settings, I don't think they will be able to sustain themselves, because the developers don't like you paying somebody else and have someone else make the money from their game. They don't like that. They want the profit. It's their game. I know you paid for it, but it's their game. It's their studio. They reserve the rights. And obviously this will be a problem for these companies like Shadow and maximum settings, and this is why I don't think they will be able to sustain themselves. And what is the point if you can't play the games that you own? What's the point of you paying them money? I don't care how powerful their PC is. What is the point if you can't play the game that you own? So just not worth it. Build your own PC, man. It's your PC, it's your computer, and you can play whatever you want to play. It's just... and the quality you're going to have It listen, nothing can match direct feed, direct feed directly from your computer with a display port or HDMI 2.1. Nothing can replicate that. All of these cloud-based services, they're compressing these videos to give you a lower latency with the H.265 codec. Nothing can change that. That lower latency, that lower input lag, 1 millisecond response time, that clean, direct bit rate, so you can see all that detail, especially in a cyberpunk or whatever the game you're playing. You can see all that detail on your monitor. So building a PC, obviously, there's no, it's no brainer. It's no brainer. Building your own PC is the best way to go. Player price, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you were able to get one. Uh, I think you'll be able to get it for 700 because right now, 6800 XT, it's kicking in terms of performance. It's kicking butt on a 3080 GPU. So I don't know. They might lower the price, especially when they come with a 3080 Ti. Once they start rolling out 3080 Ti, I think we're going to see 3080 drop down the price. We're going to see probably this next summer, we'll see 3080 drop down the price. We'll see 3070 obviously drop down to even lower price. I think wait till summer. I think summer, like July, July, this is probably your best bet to start building a 3000 series graphics GP PCs. I cannot talk today. I think summer, next summer is your best bet to build 3000 series PC. I wouldn't do it. Well, now you can do it even if you wanted to, because scalpers, they got all the graphics cards. So I would wait till summer and just build a PC this next coming summer, and then you're all set, man. You know. Any luck on securing a PlayStation 5? No. Unfortunately, no. Because I can't. You know, besides me working my main job, doing this, in my private life, it's just simply impossible for me to. I gotta sleep. You know, I gotta go to groceries, buy stuff, and this and that. I don't have time to be sitting all day long in front of a Walmart website and then waiting and refreshing when it might be available. So I know that it was today, but I knew that there's no way I can secure one because I do this by myself, guys. I don't have somebody to help me out to sit there all day long, hit the refresh page. So it's just going to be simply impossible. The only way I can get a PlayStation 5, it's if I knew somebody at the GameStop, like if I had a connection at the GameStop and they hold the console for me and then I pay them and then that's it. That would be like, honestly, like the only like currently, realistically looking, that would be like the only way I would be able to get my hands on one. But looking at it realistically, I don't think I'll be able to get it till like mid-February. Mid-February, maybe. Uh, maybe. But my best bet, it's April. Like by the end of April, I like no issues. Like by the end of April, I should be able to walk into a store and get a PlayStation 5. Yeah, yeah. Let's be honest. But can you guys wait for me till April? I don't know. uh, but I also heard people are having all sorts of issues. People are having all sorts of problems. Recently, I think today, Solid Rev, he posted a video of him having all sorts of problems with PlayStation 5. I guess he got a lemon. It doesn't mean that everyone's going to have the same experience, but he just was out of luck and he got himself a lemon faulty PlayStation 5 unit. I feel sorry for him because everything he buys kind of breaks down. He just doesn't have any luck with the electronics, you know. But hopefully he can fix it. I like Solid Rev. He's a good guy, and hopefully he can. Hopefully you guys can help him. You can help him out. You know, give him some tips. Let him know what he can do to fix his PlayStation 5. You know. So anyway, it kind of sucks. I hate to see that. I hate to see, you know, people have problems. You know, and but my friend Cameron, he really hasn't bumped into any problems. But I guess he's lucky. I guess because he got a good unit. He didn't get a lemon. I guess you have to be lucky. He didn't have any problems. Like I spoke to Cameron yesterday. Everything's working fine. Even when he puts the console to a rest mode, no issues, no problem. Can easily wake it up. Can easily transfer the files from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Like doesn't have any issues. You know, everything's like working fine. But then there's other people who have issues, who have problems. So I guess it's just like it's like rolling the dice. It depends on which unit you got. You know, maybe you got that certain serial number of that unit that it's faulty and it, you know. Thank you, ads. I appreciate it, man. All right, let's go and let's do my fourth race here. Let's close it. All right, so let me see how many. Okay, first place, fourth place. So we got Tokyo Expressway and Fuji Speedway. Listen, guys. Part of me, you know, it's kind of glad that I didn't get my PlayStation 5 or X Series X, because you have to remember, when you get brand new units, there's going to be some issues. There's going to be some problems. This is why it's best to wait a few months when they finally get the console to work properly with all of the firmware updates and everything. And then in April, like I said yesterday, in April, when you purchase that PlayStation 5 in April, first of all, there will be more games. There will be more games for you to play. There will be more features for you to implement with the PlayStation 5. And on top of that, it's just going to run smoother, better. It's just going to be a better experience in April. And you'll see, when I get my PlayStation 5 in April, you're going to see just, wow, Mr. 4K doesn't have any problems. Everything's running smoothly. Well, that's probably going to be because by then, by the end of April, these newer serial models from a factory, these newer models will be perfected and with brand new firmware updates and everything. So everything's going to run smoother and better, you know. And this is really happens with everything, not just PlayStation or Xbox Series X. This happens with every new product that's brand new. You have to take that risk. You have to understand, hey, purchasing a brand new product, you're like a guinea pig. Good luck. You know, something will go wrong, most likely. So that's one of the things of early adopters, those who want to early adopt to a new product. You know. What's up, Frankie? How you doing? Holiday money, yeah, man. Money's the issue always. You know, it all comes down to the money. Money, honey. But like I said, there's really nothing out there currently for you to be running out and purchasing PlayStation 5. You can play Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk will keep you busy till the end of the January. And then after January, you got Hitman 3. You got other games down the pipeline. So, you know, I mean, it will keep you busy. All right, so we got 3 laps here. Let's see if I can win this. Let's see if I can do it. I should have installed a second camera so you guys can see my racing wheel. My G29. You know, a lot of you have been asking me about a Bloodborne. Guys, I tried it yesterday. I just couldn't. I mean, offline. I wasn't live streaming it, but I tried it yesterday, and I just couldn't get into the Bloodborne, man. It's just not my cup of tea, guys. You know, it's just something I just can't bring myself to play. I gotta climb up to the first place here. If I can do it, let me see. You know, Nintendo Switch is not that bad either, man. There's a bunch of cool games to play on Nintendo Switch. You know, people barely talk about Nintendo these days. But Nintendo's pretty cool, you know. But it depends on your ecosystem. Where do you mainly game? Where your friends are? I guess that's the whole thing. I'm really kind of curious to see what Nintendo's going to do. What Nintendo's going to do with their next system, what their next system's going to be, and what they're going to implement with whatever new system they make. If they even do it, I don't even know. Come on, second place. That's what I like to see. Second place. Let's keep it that way. Keep it that way. All right. We got 2 more laps. and then I can win this. Man, playing it with this racing wheel, G29 Logitech, it's like heaven. And I played a bunch of other games. Let me tell you, the precision on this racing wheel with the Gran Turismo Sport is just perfectly matched. And that's why Gran Turismo is always going to be one of my favorite racing games, period. And I can't wait for the Gran Turismo 7. Oh my god. On that PlayStation 5 with that brand new racing wheel exclusively for a PlayStation 5. Oh. But imagine playing it on even if you don't have a racing wheel with that haptic feedback and a dual sense, imagine playing it on that even without a racing wheel. It's going to be truly amazing. Alright, this is the final lap. I have pedals down below and everything. I got everything. The only thing I'm using the assist brake, but other than that, everything's down here hooked up perfectly. You can see how camera is moving. That's because I have camera attached to my monitor. And my BenQ monitor, it's attached to this racing wheel. So it's like a nice little setup here that I've got. Pretty cool, especially with a PlayStation VR, man. Playing this in PlayStation VR, oh man, guys. Trust me, you ain't seen nothing until you put on that PSVR headset and you start playing this. Alright, I guess I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win it! Yeah! Congratulations, my friend, comrade! My comrade Ivanov! Come here! Drink this Tramputina vodka! Cheers! My Russian friend! Do you have a pedals? Of course. I could easily play. They should put me in John Wick 5. Oh, John Wick 4. I'm sorry. I could easily play a Russian guy. Like, I shouldn't have any problem playing some sleazeball Russian guy. I can get that accent, like, perfectly. I even know Russian language. You know, как тебя зовут? Меня зовут. Дурак. I can even speak in Russian, so it would be perfect for them to put me in like some sleazy, like a sleazeball, fucked up, crazy motherfucker Russian or something, and then I get killed in the most horrific way by John Wick. Yeah, they should put me in there. How should John Wick kill me? John Wick should kill me with a cell phone. Like he chokes me with a cell phone or something. I don't know. He shoves the cell phone down my throat or some shit like that, and the phone is still ringing in my throat, and I'm like, I don't know. It would be kind of interesting. You know, I think it'd be fucking hilarious. You know, if they ever, I mean, put me in a John Wick 4. There you go. Could be hilarious. Alright, so I'm level 22. You know, you guys are probably wondering, why am I playing the GT League? The reason I'm playing the GT League is because you cannot play a multiplayer unless you finish the campaign GT League. So in order for you to play a multiplayer, you have to finish the school of driving, and then you gotta finish these championships and these Gran Turismo campaign leagues. You have to finish all of them in order for you to jump into a multiplayer, to unlock the multiplayer. So that's why I'm doing this. Mr. 4K Metro Exodus. I could be like Artyom brother, and I finally meet Anna, and she didn't know that Artyom had a brother. Said, I'm Artyom's brother. I'm gonna take his place now. Or some shit like that. I don't know. It could work. Could work. But don't expect anybody to hire me for anything because they can't put a leash on me. You know, actually, they can put a leash on me if they pay me good money. I'll do what they ask me to do. But if they pay me a good sum of money, fine. You know, money talks, bullshit walks. I like to see Mr. 4K in the Bad Santa 3 with Billy Bob Thornton. Oh, I'm in, dude. Sign me up, man. People need to approach me. I think Hollywood is missing out on me, man. I think these Netflix and Amazon Prime, I think they're missing out. I think they're really missing out, man. They're just hiring these prima donnas, the same old prima donnas. They don't know what they're missing here. Put me in a Borat. Oh, let me tell you, Borat. You finally found somebody that can match evenly with you. Borat versus Mr. 4K. Upscaler. Part 3. That would be great. Uh, how many languages do I speak? Serber creation. I know a little bit of Spanish. Just a little bit of German. So English, Serber creation, a little bit of German, Spanish, 4. So like 4 languages. Yeah. Was ist das? Los. Wie haben Sie? Na, nein, bitte. But they're gonna pay you well, yeah. Japanese is really hard. Japanese, holy fuck. That would really be a difficult task for me because I don't have a problem pronouncing in Japanese. The problem with the Japanese language is reading the letters, understanding the letter, because 2 symbols of the letter could mean few sentences, and it's something you really got to study at a young age. You got to do that. You got to live in Tokyo. You got to study that at a very young age for like 20 something years. And even after 20 years, I know some people who live in Tokyo and they say, even to this day, still, they're having a hard time interpreting certain of these letters and what they mean. Because they have their own slang, they have their own different meanings, and those different meanings can be interpreted differently. So Japanese is very hard. Chinese as well, obviously. Chinese as well. Thai, Japanese, Chinese, all of that. It's tough. It's tough to learn, man. Russian, Cyrillic, I can read a Cyrillic. It's not a problem to me, but Japanese and Chinese and Thai and all of that, it's tough, man. For you to learn it now at a very old age, forget it. This is something you got to do at a young age. When you're fresh, your mind is clean and clear, and you can easily soak it all in. But when you are like at my age and you're old geezer, this shit doesn't work properly, man. This thing is malfunctioning. Good luck. I mean, Jesus, good luck, bro. Speak Spanish? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. ¿De dónde eres? Hey, chico. ¿Habla español? Hey, chico. Mira. Hijo de puta coño. ¿Ah? Ya, pendejo. Pendejo, puta coño. You don't want to say that. You don't want to say hijo de puta. Hijo de puta coño. Vámonos. Greek hardtop, yeah. Russian is good. Russian, well, it's similar to my language, so that's why it was easy for me to learn the Russian, you know. Babichka, как ваш дело? I don't know Hebrew, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know everything, Jesus. If I knew everything, then I would make PewDiePie look like a joke. I would probably have like 7 billion subscribers. I don't know everything. I would be a gigatrillionaire if I knew everything. But I don't know everything. Jesus, easy, guys, easy. I only know some languages. I don't know everything. My goodness. What's up? What's up, Beams 2K? How you doing, man? Even took me a while to get this American accent perfectly narrowed down, But that's because I came to this country at a very young age, and I spent a lot of times with soldiers stationed in Bosnia. You got a lot of American soldiers out there, and from different states, and you learn different things, and then because they're there, you always hang around with them, and stuff like that. And yes, I had the opportunity to ride in a Humvee at the age of 12 back in '97. Okay, so I mean age 14, not age 12. I'm sorry, age 14. Did I say 12? Jesus Christ. Was it? I was a teenager. Anyway, I was a teenager. I had a chance to ride in a goddamn Humvee. Those Humvees are like it's like being inside a big kitchen table. It's like a big kitchen table of a dashboard. It is just too damn wide, man. It's like I'm sure you guys have you guys ever seen a military Humvee? Have you been inside a military Humvee? First of all, when you close that door, it is so isolated. You just hear the engine, boom, 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 boom. But that thing, it's like a driving kitchen table. It's huge, man. Like the dashboard, everything in there, it's so huge. The seats and in the back, it is just like it is so big, man. Especially for me back then when I was a teenager, sitting in that Humvee. All the stuff hanging from the the radios, the little like what you call it, like hatch that they open up with a machine gun, and you got these big giant antennas sticking out. It's just huge, man. It's fucking huge. It's fucking huge, man. Believe me. For me back then, when I was man, I had a chance to see a lot of stuff. I seen a Humvee, Abraham tanks, Apache helicopters, and of course, Black Hawk. That thing is fucking huge. Black Hawk. You got to see it in person, man, up close. Forget about seeing it on a television, on a video, whatever. You got to see that thing up close, man. That thing is fucking juggernaut. It's huge. But anyway, enough of that shit. Let's go. Let's finish another track. Oh, you worked on one, Jacob? Well, there you go. My friend, Jew Daddy, JD. Yeah, it's a lot of extra space, man. I could live inside of it. Honestly, if you take all the equipment and if you decorate a military Humvee and you make it into a civilian Humvee, Bro, you can have like a gaming system inside of it. Triple monitors, all kinds of shit. You can kick back, relax. You can use it as a tent. You can sleep in that son of a bitch. Don't worry about a grizzly bear or a Kodiak bear. That Kodiak bear ain't gonna do shit to that big giant Humvee. Okay, you fine, dude, with that fucking car. Especially up in the mountains, you good to go. But can you technically? I don't think you can. Can you? They don't allow civilians, right? I don't think they allow it for civilians to. They don't sell the military Humvees to civilians, right? I don't think they do. You can't do that, right? Why are we talking about? Now we talking about Humvees. Anyway, let's go. Race 5. Let's do the race 5. To the Humvee. I know there's a civilian version of Humvee. Was it H2, H1, whatever? That's the one that Arnold was driving. But forget about the civilian Humvee. I'm talking about a military Humvee. It's a whole different ball game, man. It's a whole different story. Oh, you guys did that silver gray, metallic paint, black leather seats. Nice. I would live in, let me tell you, man. I wouldn't even need the apartment. I would live inside a Humvee. I'll be very comfortable. Plenty of room. It's like a little tent. And it's a big, no one's gonna, you don't have to worry about a car accident. People should worry about their cars. You shouldn't worry about your car. No one's gonna dent your car. Because people are going to usually move away. When they see the Humvee, military Humvee, they usually move away. They'll let you pass or they'll pass you by or whatever. Because you don't want to get in a car accident with a Humvee. Because there won't be anything left of your car. Like, that's guaranteed. But anyway, let's go. How much are these Humvees? Does anybody know? How much does one military Humvee, how much does it cost to build that thing? I know they're not for sale to the civilians. It's just for the military, National Guard. But how much does the one cost? That's what I'm wondering. I wonder how much is it. Do you know, JD, do you know how much it costs? The one military armored Humvee vehicle. Here we go. We are at the Fuji. This is my last race here, so I can win this cup. Let's see if I can do it. I look like a Wolverine with these freaking headphones. I customized my headphones. I got those blue covers that I put inside of my headset. I just looked at myself in the camera like, what the hell? I want the Humvee. I want the military Humvee in Gran Turismo. I would love that. You know what, man? I'm so impressed with PlayStation 4 Pro since 2016. Guys, PlayStation 4 Pro has really blew me away with what they were able to achieve with the 4 teraflops, down-powered, what Mark Cerny was able to achieve with the PlayStation 4 Pro in the past 4 years. It's really, it's remarkable. This guy just T-boned me. Son of a bitch. Hold on. I think it's remarkable what PlayStation 4 Pro has achieved with PlayStation VR since 2016. There's a Fuji. There's a Fuji over there. Remember, I landed on Fuji with Flight Simulator 2020. There's a video of that. I have a proof to back that up. I did land on a Fuji. There's evidence that I landed on top of the Fuji. What has the Xbox One X done since 2017? Well, to be fair, they had Red Dead Redemption 2 in native 4K. So listen, that's pretty amazing. That you can play Red Dead Redemption 2 in native 4K. So Far Cry 5 native 4K, Destiny 2 native 4K. So they did deliver some native 4K gaming at 30 FPS. But to be honest, what PlayStation 4 Pro has delivered with PlayStation VR since 2016, it's unprecedented. When you look at these games like Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, God of War, the list goes on and on and on. It's hard to counter that. It's really hard to counter that. And this console is still, this console that I'm playing on, it's the original 2016 November 2016 console, PlayStation 4 Pro. This is the original one, the black one. I have another one. I have the God of War silver one, but that came later on. But this, the one I'm currently playing this on, it's actually the original PlayStation 4 Pro November 10th release console. And I haven't had any issues with this console in 4 years. In 4 years. And I used it like righteously. I've been using this console like righteously, like, you know, you guys know how much I have used this console. No issues, no problems. Yes, Xbox One X has 6 teraflops, while the PlayStation 4 Pro has only 4 teraflops. But what does that mean, right? What happened to the Xbox One X? Discontinued. You can't even buy it. I mean, you can buy it, but it's what's the point when you have X Series X? I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand what Phil Spencer is trying to achieve. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Listen, man, I don't want to shit all over the guy. I'm trying to give him some fairness here. Try to be fair to him. But I just don't understand you, Phil. Mr. Phil Spencer. I just don't understand you. Like, what are you trying to do? It seems to me like you are just testing the waters. You like flip-flopping and you're just testing everything to see what works, what doesn't work. It's like you're experimenting all the time. That's not good. That's not a good way to run a company, just to experiment. You have to have a clear vision. You have to have a clear vision. If you don't have the clear vision, you're going to be drifting around. So you need to have a clear vision where you want to go. Even Arnold would have told you, hey man, you gotta have a clear vision. What do you want to do? Like, what is your goal? Where do you want to go? I don't care if you have the most sophisticated plane, like the most sophisticated, the most expensive airplane. Where do you want to go? If you don't know where you want to go, then you're just going to be drifting in the air on the planet. You gotta have a clear vision what your goal is, and stick to that goal, Phil Spencer. But right now, all I am seeing in the past 4 years is that you've been experimenting, getting rid of the Kinect, getting the Xbox One S and HDR, 4K HDR, and focused on that instead of the games. Focused on the power instead of the games, and now you're doing this Game Pass Ultimate service. You're like all over the place, and now you're doing the xCloud. What is it you're trying to achieve? This is a legitimate question that any journalist should ask Phil Spencer. Sir, what is your goal? What are you trying to achieve? We know what PlayStation is achieving. PlayStation is dominating. They're always being more innovative. Even with their PlayStation VR, even with the PlayStation 5 haptic feedback DualSense, they're always innovating new stuff. They're always pushing the envelope. But what are you trying to achieve, Phil Spencer? I don't know. I really honestly can't read you. It's like a bipolar disease. Like you are all over the place, man. You're all over the place. Like, what do you want to do? Pick and choose and stick with that. And invest into that. But I'm just confused. What is Xbox all about? You're telling me that you don't care on which system do I play. That you don't care how I play your games. But yet, you want to compete. And you're building these new consoles and you want to compete. I'm not getting the message here. I'm getting mixed signals and I don't get it, Phil Spencer. I really don't. And then you getting into this whole tribalism thing, and then you congratulating the PlayStation 5 for the controller, and you praise the controller, how much you love that haptic feedback. Well, you are the CEO. No offense. Listen, it's cool that you are secretly, well, now publicly, I guess, it's cool that you are enjoying the PlayStation 5, but I don't know if Bill Gates, I don't know if the CEO of the Microsoft really likes the fact that you are enjoying the PlayStation too much. They want you to enjoy Xbox more because you are the head of the Xbox, man. Your job is to compete. Your job is not to make love and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, Kumbaya, Kumbaya with Sony and Nintendo and everybody. Your job is to make your brand the best brand that it can be. I'm in competition too with some of the YouTubers. Just because I'm in competition with some YouTubers doesn't mean that I don't like them. And doesn't mean that they don't like me. But it's competition. Competition is good. Competition creates variety of different experiences. Because when you watch my YouTube channel, it'll be different from what you watch on somebody else's channel. And you got variety to choose from. And that's how competition is. Competition is healthy. Competition creates good content. Competition creates good products. Okay? But I don't understand, and a lot of people criticize me that I am too harsh on the Xbox, even though I've done more videos on the Xbox than anybody. Even Major Nelson hasn't done that many videos on the Xbox the way I have done. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. But I just don't understand. What is the goal here? What is the message you're trying to send to us, Phil Spencer? I'm speechless. Really, I'm confused. And I mean this in a nice way. I'm pretty sure Phil Spencer is a sweetheart. He's a nice person. You probably will enjoy his personality. He's a nice guy. But when it comes to running the business, when it comes to running the Microsoft, honestly, I just don't understand what is the end game. What is the goal here? What are we trying to achieve? Uh, where are we going? Which direction are we going, Phil Spencer? I'm just not getting that, and I don't know if even the Xbox fans are getting what's going on right now. Even the Xbox fans are criticizing it. They're like, "What's going on here?" I mean, how long do we have to wait? 7 years? I think 7 years is good enough. Okay, for some people, 7 years it's a lifetime. Like, what are we doing, Phil Spencer? I want Xbox to be successful. Hear me out, Xbox fans. I want Xbox to be successful, to have some outstanding, kick ass first party games where you can only play it on their system. I want that. I want it badly. I want the virtual reality from Microsoft as well. I want them to be great. I want Microsoft to shit their pants. That's called competition. But I'm not seeing that. And I'm going to end it right there. I'm not seeing that. I don't care. 6 teraflops, 12 teraflops, 24 teraflops, quantum speed. I don't care. If it's the most powerful console, I don't care if it's faster than speed of light. I don't care. It doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to use that, if you don't know how to implement that power. The power means nothing if you don't know how to use it. It just sits there. So I'm confused, Phil Spencer. And I know you don't like me. You probably don't like my tweets. You don't like... I know he knows who I am. And listen, that's okay. I'm not trying to be an asshole to you, Phil, but I'm just trying to understand. I know you're going to secretly... I'm pretty sure you will secretly watch this. Or somebody's going to share it to you. One of your employees, whatever. I'm just trying to understand. Maybe you can tell us, frankly, honestly, you can have a real talk and you can tell us what you are trying to achieve. Just be honest and tell us what you are trying to achieve. That's all I'm asking, man. Just tell us what you are trying to do. So that's all I got to say about that. I just don't get it. Maybe you guys can talk to Phil. Maybe he will reply to you. Maybe he's going to say something to you. I haven't had any luck. I know he doesn't like me. That's okay. And I know Major Nelson doesn't like me either. That's okay too. But I'm just trying to understand. Maybe somebody from the Giant Bomb company, they have their own, website in their own company. They do interviews, they do stuff about the video games, and maybe somebody from the Giant Bomb can talk to, or Ryan McCaffrey, either Giant Bomb or Ryan McCaffrey can maybe talk to Phil Spencer, like with real talk. Hopefully you will do that, Ryan McCaffrey. Hopefully you will not throw him a softball, because and Ryan McCaffrey, you too, brother, all I've been seeing you do is throw him a softball. Just a softball. That little softball so he can catch it. Throw him a hard ball. Throw him a curveball. Ask him legitimately, say, hey, people are wondering, which direction are you going, man? We don't get it. What are you trying to do? Do you just want to be a brand, like a service? Or are you really confident to be committed to bring these first-party games? Where are these first-party games? Are they working on it? Are they making the games? Are they being developed? Did they even start anything to work on it? What's going on? What can you tell us? I don't know. I'm just simply saying that I'm confused, bro, when it comes to Phil Spencer. And I don't mean nothing bad when I say this stuff. I listen. I hope that Microsoft has a great success. I hope that the Xbox becomes successful because I want them to be successful. But I just don't understand Phil Spencer. He's all over the place. It's like some kind of bipolar disorder. He's all over the place. Like, what are you trying to do, man? I know what Sony is doing. Clear and cut case. I know exactly which direction Sony is going for. But with you, Phil Spencer, I have no idea which direction you're going because you're all over the place, bro. You're just all over the place, all over the universe. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. But no matter what I say, people still going to criticize me. You're being an asshole, Mr. 4K. Blah, 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 blah. You're a prick, this and that. And I'm just asking legitimate questions. And I can't seem to get any legitimate answer from the Xbox. And I know they know who I am. I know they know. I know Phil Spencer knows who I am. Okay? If he removes my tweets, I know it's him. I know it's you. Okay? So anyway, whatever. But what do you guys think? What do you think? All right, so I won. That's good. Let's move on to something else. Let's go to lightweight cup. Carl, I hope you're right. Carl, I hope that you're right. I really do hope, because I want Xbox to be successful. But remember, this is the same thing that Phil Spencer told us in 2017, in 2016. Okay? We're committed to the first party games. Carl, it's difficult for me to take somebody's word, take somebody's promise, if they have no credibility behind on what they have done in the past. Right now, at this point, Phil Spencer has no credibility to make any promises, because all the promises he has made, they didn't come to fruition. They failed. Okay, I can go back in the past. I can put a video together about everything that Phil Spencer said, and I can put that video together and you guys can watch it. I'm simply saying he has no credibility, and this is why people do not believe him. This is why people criticize him, because like, hey man, you haven't delivered on your promises. And now you want us to believe you again? That this time will be different? That this time you're truly going to be committed, that this time you're truly going to deliver? I hope he does. But it's difficult for me to believe somebody like Phil Spencer because he has no credibility in the past. Because he hasn't really delivered on what he said. He bragged about the Project Scorpio. This will change the gaming. This will be bringing the most cutting-edge technology for the developers to utilize this console. Blah 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 blah. I am not interested in blah 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 blah. I'm interested in examples. Phil Spencer needs to show some examples instead of just talking about it. I want to see examples, and it's not just me who want to see examples. It's everybody else on the Xbox community who wants to see examples. That's all I'm saying. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know? If he can deliver, well, that's great. Congratulations. I'm going to be very happy that the Xbox can deliver. But till that day, wake me up. Please. Please do wake me up till that day. Because I don't know when that day is going to happen. I gotta tell you, Peter Moore from Xbox 360, even with the red ring of death, the Xbox 360 was so good, man. Why can't Microsoft bring back that Xbox 360 experience? What happened? You know, the ability to play all these games and the user interface and the service, everything was top notch with the Xbox 360. Why can't they go back to that Xbox 360 experience that we had in the past? That was one of their most successful consoles, 360. And I can't believe that they haven't learned anything from the Xbox 360. This is what we want, man. Do you know how many Xbox 360s I have purchased, even though I knew that there's going to be a red ring of death? I didn't care. I didn't care that I'm gonna get that red ring of death. I don't care. I'm gonna trade it in. I'm gonna get myself a new Xbox 360. And finally I got the Xbox 360 Elite, okay, with 120 gigabytes storage on the top. Why can't they do that again? Why can't we have that same experience? What was this whole idea in 2013 to move towards cable, DVR, Kinect? Nobody wanted Kinect. In 2012, how many people were bitching about the Kinect? We don't want the Kinect. We don't care about the Kinect. Nobody gives a rat's ass about Kinect. And what did they do? They brought in the Kinect and they built this DVR cable box with a down-powered console. So my question is, what are you trying to do, Microsoft? Are you trying to build a console, or are you trying to build a DVR TiVo cable subscription service? Are you a cable TV subscription service, or are you a console? And this is the same question that Adam Sessler, which I respect Adam Sessler, he's my hero, 100%. I miss Adam Sessler. Can't wait to see him come back next year with a G4 TV. Even Adam Sessler, you know, he tried to ask these questions, and he got in trouble for asking these hard-hitting questions. But sir, looking at the Xbox 360, you guys are stepping away from what you originally have created with the first Xbox and Xbox 360, and now you guys are moving towards DVR, Kinect, cable, television, down-powered console, 720p only. What's going on here? Why is the step back? And every time Adam Sessler would ask that question, obviously he would get in trouble, because he used to work for Revision back then. I think it was Revision. So this whole thing took a dive into a dumpster in 2013. In 2013, this is where the Microsoft and Xbox hit the iceberg. Honestly, they hit the iceberg, and now they're just trying to, I don't know, they're just trying to like backpedal with a 4K and HDR and the power of a console and the Game Pass Ultimate subscription service. And they totally forgot the most important thing. We care about the games. We care about the first party exclusives. That's what we care. If I wanna buy a DVR, I'm gonna buy a TiVo, the best damn TiVo you can buy out there, okay? If I want the, you know, home theater setup, I'll buy a home theater setup. Man, in 2013, this whole thing took a dive into a dumpster. And This is where the whole thing started. It started in 2013. But I don't see any of the Xbox fans address that issue, address that problem since 2013. And just the trajectory of Xbox from 2013 considering how successful Xbox 360 was. Xbox 360 sold out more consoles than the PlayStation 3. I don't know. Really, I don't think I'm supposed to understand what Microsoft is all about. I don't think I'll ever understand. And I think Steve Jobs was right about Bill Gates. He always said to Bill Gates, even though they were like the best friends, they were like brothers. He said to Bill Gates, "You're always behind the curve. You're never ahead of the curve because you're not willing to take the risks." And Steve Jobs was right. Steve Jobs took the risks of something innovative, something good, something that hasn't been done before. While Microsoft always took a step back, a few steps back. They always tried to play it safe, and they were never willing to take necessary actions or even take some risk to do something innovative. Even though they got billions of dollars worldwide, trillions of dollars net worth, and still they didn't want to take a risk to do something better. Do you know how many studios they could have secured since 2013? They could have bought Sega. They could have bought CD Projekt Red. They could have bought Bethesda back then. They could have done so many. They could have even bought some studios from EA. They could have secured the EA Sports. They could have done so much since 2013, since 2012. But I didn't see that ever happen. I didn't see that happening ever, you know. And everything I tell you here, it's a fact. You might not want to like what I have to say, and you are most certainly entitled to your opinions, but these are the facts, guys. These are the facts that will haunt Microsoft for a long time, that will haunt Xbox brand for a long time. These are the facts they're going to have to live with, okay? And this is just what it is, facts. They might do a drop PlayStation 5 today. People are reporting that they're walking into Walmart to retrieve the PlayStation 5. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Let's see. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, look! PlayStation 5, it's available. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let's see. PlayStation 5 out of stock. Out of stock. It's currently out of stock. It's currently out of stock. It only has a 2.5 stars. Let's go to the direct PlayStation. Let's see what we got. Direct. Let's see. Let's see. It's out of stock. Out of stock. Out of stock. Yeah. Cheeto, YouTube Gaming. I just don't have time, man, because I'm busy, guys. I just don't have time to be sitting there all day long, all night long, guys. I'm busy. I work my main job, and then I do this a little bit, and then my private life as well. it's just difficult for me to sit somewhere and just keep refreshing. I just can't unless somebody can do it for me. You know, other YouTubers, they have interns, and they have somebody who actually sits in front of a computer. Like, well, for example, Unbox Therapy in Canada, Lou from Unbox Therapy has a crew of people who are actually doing the job for him. They work for him. He pays them, and of course, they do all of this stuff. They keep an eye on the stock. They keep an eye on the restock of the consoles. But you got to remember, I do this by myself. You know, it's going to be just impossible for me to get one. I'm just being realistic. You know, unless I know somebody, like I said earlier, unless I know somebody from GameStop, like let's say I know a district manager, and the district manager tells the other manager, "Hey, you hold this console for this gentleman here. He'll come pick it up. He'll do a transaction. He'll pay you. Da 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 da." That's like the only way. Like I could secure one, or Sony can always send me a console. Come on, Jim Ryan. Right? Right. Or Sony can send me a console. Like they send a console to Yongya. They can send me one too, which I doubt they will do. All right, so let's continue. I'm being realistic. You won't see me, guys, till like April. I'm just being honest. It's just not gonna happen till April. I know, but that's okay. You know, we got other things to play. We got what you call it, Cyberpunk. We got Hitman 3 coming out. We got a bunch of games coming out, so it's all good. Yeah. Carl, I'm with you, bro. I mean, I just don't have time to do that. I can't be sitting all day long, hitting the F5, and then the chances of you getting one are like minus 10-0. Okay, so you putting all that effort, right? You're wasting the entire day when you could have done something more constructive and better throughout your day. So you wasted the entire day sitting somewhere, right? Hitting the F5 refresh button, where you know the chances of you getting one with all these scalper scripted bots, with these scripted bots that these scalpers are using, the chance of you getting one, it's like, it's ridiculous. The only way, like I said, I'll be able to get one is if I can walk inside a store and get one, or if somebody at the GameStop holds one for me, and then I go in there and I pay for it. Like, that's like the only way. I mean, honestly. But since I don't have any connections at the GameStop, and I don't know anybody at the GameStop, so yeah, that's out of the question. I don't have any connections for someone to help me out to secure one, and sure as hell, Sony is not gonna send me a console. That's out of the question. So it's just not happening. It's the bottom line, you know. It's not happening till April, by the end of April. So that's that. There you go, Gran Turismo 7. Can't wait for that. And the racing wheel, the brand new racing wheel from Logitech for Gran Turismo 7, that's going to be awesome as well. Can't wait for that either. But Gran Turismo 7, I'm really looking forward to Gran Turismo. Also to see the haptic feedback on Gran Turismo 7 with the DualSense audio that's surrounding the eternal speakers. Excuse me. So I'm really looking forward to that as well, to see how that works. Yeah. But that's going to be next year, guys. That's going to be... Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully there won't be the end of the world. Hopefully the world's not going to be flooded or freeze over with a winter. I don't have a crystal ball, guys. You see how terrible this year was. Beginning of January of this year. No one saw this coming, right? And look how terrible this year was. So I really don't know what's going to happen this next year. And quite honestly, like the last thing on my mind is the PlayStation 5. To be honest with you. There's so much uncertainty out there. There's so much division. There's so much going on in this world that, to be honest with you, like the last thing on my mind is the PlayStation 5. Because there's so much uneasiness and uncertainty going on with the world. And I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't know which way it's going to go, what's going to happen next year. I mean, who the hell knows, man? Hopefully everything goes well, but the way things been going, I can't say I'm too optimistic. I can't say I'm way too optimistic about which way things are going. So, you know, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Hey, it's not the end of the world for me. It is what it is. I move on. I have moved on before. It's not a big deal. I don't care. You know, sometimes you have to move on. Sometimes you have to get rid of this this hobby, and you got to move on, and that's that. You know, I'm just being honest. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you guys and feed you bullshit. It's just it is what it is. You know. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully everything goes well. You know, I always try to stay optimistic, but I always like to keep my level of optimism in a balanced level, Mamba. You know, I try not to get too excited about anything because one thing I have learned in life, if you get too excited or too hyped up about something, you're going to set yourself for a terrible, miserable failure. So therefore, I try to keep myself at a very balanced expectations, like right up here, that medium expectations, you know. But anyway, let's continue. I think Halo Infinite, it's set for an infinite release date. I think Halo Infinite is set for infinite release date. Think about that. Halo Infinite, infinite release date, coming to the infinite release date. You know what's gonna happen to Halo? Have you guys ever seen Planet of the Apes with 1968 20th Century Fox Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston? And I think Master Chief is going to be floating out into space. He's going to go to cryo sleep. And then he's going to be traveling for 2,000 years. And after 2,000 years, he's going to land on a planet. And he's going to realize that it's the same planet he left. The only difference is there's nobody out there to play the game. That's what's going to happen. Most likely with Halo Infinite. That's why they call it Infinite. And the PlayStation fanboys will be running the planet. And then you're gonna hear Master Chief say to the PlayStation fans, "Get your dirty PlayStation bot hands off of me, you PlayStation buffoon." That movie's fucking timeless. Let me tell you, man, Planet of the Apes, it's that's a classic, bro. That's timeless, bro. That's awesome. Gotta love that movie. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, Pfizer. Well, that's a good news. Keep it up. Hopefully, we can deliver those vaccines to everybody, and we can finally get back to normal. So, God willing, universe willing, keep my fingers crossed. Actually, Carl, that's true. I'm not really that satisfied with a 343 Studios. They should just hire Bungie. Just bring back Bungie for crying out loud. How difficult is it for you to bring back Bungie? You spend that $70 billion on Bethesda. Come on, you can use a quarter of that money. You can give $1 billion to Bungie, and I guarantee you, $1 billion, Bungie will come back. Bungie will come back. Hire Bungie, man, and do it right. Do it proper. Do it right. Bring the original creators. Let them put the final chapter to this whole Halo saga. Let's go. But you're not doing that, Phil Spencer. I hate to say it. I don't see you doing that. And I know all the Xbox fans are gonna jump on my case. You see, you're criticizing the Xbox again. Because I want them to be successful. That's why I criticize the Xbox. I just want Xbox to be successful. Is that too much to ask? Don't you want your brand to be successful? Don't you want your kids to be successful? Don't you want yourself to be successful? What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. Asking somebody to be better, to be more successful. I mean, I don't get it. I'm driving is this a Honda? This is a Honda. Driving a Honda 2069. There you go. I need to do a meme of Halo Infinite and Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston. I gotta do something funny. By the way, did you guys see that 13-foot gator in Central Florida? Jesus Christ, how big that thing is. And that camera was far away. It was zoomed in. Dude, don't go kayaking. Don't go swimming in Central Florida. Because that thing will swallow you whole. That's a Jurassic Park. You know, listen, Disney, Universal Studios, well, your dream has come true. Universal Studios, your dream has come true. It is a Jurassic Park. John Hammond, well, there you go, sir. Isla Sorna, you don't have, you can move all them Isla Sorna Jurassic was it Engine? What's the name of the company? You can bring all them dinosaurs to Central Florida. It's all good. Central Florida has officially become Jurassic Park. We got juggernauts of pythons. They're like 24 foot. Huge. They eat 13-foot gators. We got piranhas. We got the swamp monster walking around 12'5", wrestling big gators. We got panthers, big giant panthers. Welcome to Florida. Welcome to Central Florida. Jurassic Park. So yeah, make sure you build a house in Central Florida. I think this is probably a good time to buy a house in Central Florida, because there will be plenty of discount. Yes, this house was $500,000, but now we moved it back to $150,000. It's just that the previous owners, their dogs were missing, and we were never able to find these dogs. What happened to them? What happened to these dogs? Well, you got a 13-foot gator out there snatching them and eating them. That's what happened. Because you built the damn house right next to the damn lake, And that's where the big giant 13-foot gator is chilling out. Today's temperature is like 70, 75 Celsius, or Fahrenheit, whatever you want to, 75 Celsius. And then at night it drops down to 68, which is really nice. This is the best time to be in Florida. 75 degrees, 68 at night, perfect. Full moon, you get to see the Orion's belt, you get to see the Mars next to the moon. Perfect for, because there's no cloud, not one single cloud. It's all clear skies at night, man, perfect. Especially when you go to next to the beach, next to the ocean, because there's no reflection of the city lights looking at the ocean, and you get to see the stars and everything perfectly, man. It's just perfect viewing, especially staring east to Bermuda Triangle. It's a perfect place to do it. That's a good question. Juggernauts, that's a very good question. Should you purchase a Cyberpunk for Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro? Here is what I have heard, Juggernauts. And just hear me out. I'm going to answer that question for you, Juggernaut. CD Projekt Red, this is what I have heard. I don't know how true this is, but I have heard from CD Projekt Red employees that they put a little extra effort on the Xbox One X version to run really good with the Xbox One X. So I don't know, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? I don't know. What does that mean to me? I don't know. This is what I have heard. What kind of differences are we talking here? Is this some kind of like a major difference? There isn't anything exclusive on Xbox version for the Cyberpunk, but however, it will most likely run in native 4K 30 FPS. And my friend, native 4K 30 FPS with HDR on the Xbox One X version, my friend, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So I don't know, what does that mean? Should you wait for Digital Foundry? I think Digital Foundry will be dropping something by the end of this week, most likely Thursday or Friday. They'll probably give you the analysis, like at what resolution the Cyberpunk Xbox One X is running versus the PlayStation 4 Pro. I think PlayStation 4 Pro will most likely do 1600p or 1800p, but most likely 1600p with 30 FPS, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's a still great source resolution for the 4K. But most likely we'll see 2160, 1900 to 2160p with Xbox One X at 30 FPS. And that right there obviously will make image more sharper. But again, I'm just talking out of my ass. I'm just guessing here. It's better to wait for Digital Foundry because they have the software to do that, to measure that. I don't have the software. And they get the early access of the game to test all of that. I don't get the early access of the game, so I can't test it, even if I wanted to. So the best thing to do, wait for Digital Foundry. But listen, guys, I want to say something about this whole resolution thing. These are not drastic differences. Hear me out. I want everybody to hear me out, because a lot of you guys are caught up in ones and zeros. You guys are caught up in these numbers all the time, and I see it all the time on the messaging. People message me all the time. People send me emails. It's always the same question. What's the difference between 1800 and 1900 and 1600 to the 2160p? They're using a dynamic resolution here. They're using a checkerboard resolution here to render that into the 4K. Guys, these are small, tiny little nuances that your two eyes, your two own retina eyes, sitting 6 feet away, 7 feet away from your television, it's going to be difficult, very, very difficult for you to see that difference. The only way you can see that difference is if you use a magnifying glass, or as if I like to call it, a Hubble telescope. A Hubble telescope to see that pixelation of softer image versus sharper image. Softer image, sharper image. But when you zoom out, when you sit back 6 feet away, 7 feet away, or 8 feet away from your television, your two eyes will not be able to tell that difference. So therefore, don't worry about this stuff. There's nothing wrong with the PlayStation 4 Pro version. Both Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro version graphically will be identical. There's not going to be any drastic difference. The only difference is going to be the PC version with NVIDIA GPU, because NVIDIA GPU, you'll be able to utilize deep learning, super sampling, and ray tracing, real-time ray tracing. And having the real-time ray tracing with a deep learning super sampling, that's going to enhance that much better performance with the ray tracing. Of course, the PC version, it's going to be the superior experience. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the PlayStation 4 Pro version. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the Xbox One X version. Okay? However, PC, depending on your specs, depending on your CPU, your NVIDIA GPU, obviously, and your memory RAM, you will have obviously more polished up, better experience. Does this make sense? I hope that this clarifies the confusion that you might have, or second thoughts that you might have. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the PlayStation 4 Pro version or the Xbox One X version. Milada, Yalda, I haven't secured one, but somebody did. There was a guy that came in earlier today. What's up, Sejad? Sejad, Pajezetović, kako si, brate? Šta ima? Kako radit? How you doing, mate? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Cyber Monday. People ask me, hey, what did you buy for Cyber Monday? A Bluetooth speaker. Very so simple. I just bought what I need. I said, what do I need? I need a Bluetooth speaker. So I bought a Bluetooth speaker. Actually, Rockstar has a pretty good relationship with Mamba. As a matter of fact, they have a pretty good relationship with Sony. And they always had a good relationship with Sony. Activision as well. Activision, Rockstar. There's always been that very good relationship that they had in the past. I mean, it's up to you, Carl. You know, you can wait. But me personally, I wouldn't wait. I want to experience it right now. Because I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how long am I going to live. Because I don't know how long am I going to live. You know, because I'm not the prophet. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I might be at the wrong place, the wrong time. I don't know. Because I don't have a crystal ball. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, the next week, the next year. I try to enjoy the experience current, now. Because that's the whole point of life, is to enjoy the experience, not to wait. So it's up to you, but I would play it, man. Next week, next Thursday, I would play it. I wouldn't wait, man. I definitely would not wait. You can always play it later on. You can try the upgraded version to see how it runs later on, you know, but I would most definitely advise you to play it, you know, next week, honestly. Hey, what's up, Stadia USA? That's good. You're getting the Cyberpunk on Stadia, Brendan. That's awesome. That's sweet, man. You also get the extra Stadia Chromecast Ultra that you can use. And you can give that Chromecast Ultra to one of your family members or your friend or your brother, your sister, whoever, and they too can play it as well. Like family sharing thing. So you get that extra premium edition with the controller. You get this controller basically. You get this controller with the Chromecast Ultra, and that's pretty awesome, man. So yeah, that's cool. That's pretty awesome. Why wait for April for PlayStation 5? Well, sad. Here's the reason why. I think I just explained this, but you weren't here. Um, I don't have any connections. I don't have. I don't know anybody that could help me out secure the PlayStation 5. Obviously, I don't have time to be sitting all day long, hitting the refresh button in hope that I might get a PlayStation 5. So that's out of the question. Uh, and I don't know anybody in the retail business. I used to know people, but not anymore. I don't know anybody at the GameStop like to help me out to hold the console for me. And as you know, I'm not gonna buy a console from scalpers. That's out of the question. You know how I feel about the scalpers. So it really, realistically, the April seems like a reasonable time for me to be able to walk into a store and purchase a console because it's just not going to be possible for me to get the PlayStation 5 uh, next month or even the month after because the demand is still huge because of these scalper bots that took all these consoles. There's still thousands of people out there, hundreds of thousands of people who want this console, and that's a huge demand. And this demand will be taking on for about 3 or 4 months, give or take, and then finally in April, it's going to start calming down. The bots will not be there anymore. I think you'll be able to walk into a store and secure one. It's going to be more feasible for you to walk into a store in April, by the end of April, to secure a console. The only way I can get a console right now, like I said, would be sad, is if I know somebody at the GameStop, if I knew a district manager, and the district manager was holding that one console for me, and then I go meet him, and he puts it in a bag, I do a transaction, I pay him, and I bring it home. Or if Sony send me a console, but that's out of the question too. Why would Sony send me a console? Why would they do it? They're not going to do it. It's like, why? I mean, and Sony has every legitimate reason to tell me, hey, Mr. 4K, why should we send you a console? Now, I can tell Sony some bullshit excuse. Hey, I've been a Sony user. I've been playing PlayStation games for a long time, blah, 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 blah. I have a channel. I do a lot of videos. But that's not going to work. They don't care. They're not a charity. They're not a Red Cross. They're in to make money. They're in the business to make money. So I'm being realistic here. I do this by myself. I don't have like interns running around, sitting somewhere in front of a computer 24 hours trying to get me a console, right? I don't have that kind of privilege to do that. So, So April, by the end of April, it's me being like realistic. That's like realistic approach to me realistically looking at my options on how I can get a PlayStation 5. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. It is possible. I might get lucky, but I don't never ever bet my money on the luck. I don't live my life betting my money on the luck. I bet my money on trajectory that has some common sense and realism to it. You know, I like to look at every objective realistically, you know. So that's the way I approach it. Hopefully that answers the question. What's up, Vesmopor? How you doing, man? How are you? How you doing, Ethan? How are you? Ethan Ferguson. All right, so let's continue. But that's okay. You know, I got Cyberpunk to keep me busy. I've got a bunch of other games, Hitman 3. There's a bunch of other stuff to keep me busy till eventually I'm able to walk into a store and get a console, you know. And I also heard there's issues and problems, like Solid Rev had bunch of problems with PlayStation 5. There's some other YouTubers that report some issues and problems that are happening with the PlayStation 5. It doesn't mean everybody has a problem with the PlayStation 5, but we have to be fair. We have to address that there are people out there that have issues with the PlayStation 5. Also, to be fair, with the Xbox Series X, there's people out there who have a faulty they just happen to have a lemon of a console. That serial number, whatever, they happen to be a lemon, and, it is what it is. So that's that. There's that too, it's buggy, there's issues, compatibility problems, etc., blah, 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 So there's that too. I feel bad for Solid Rev because he's a good guy. And, everything he buys just seems to always have some issues and problems, because he's a good guy. Milad Yalada, I'm going to wait for a PlayStation 5 until April anyways, because that's when Resident Evil Village comes out. And hopefully maybe Gran Turismo 7. But honestly, I just went to the future. I just had a remote viewing. I just turned on my remote viewing, my third eye, and I have some bad news. PlayStation 5 Gran Turismo 7 bundle, it's going to be pushed back for July. They're going to push it back to July. Let me see. July 18th. July 18th. Hold on. Oh. And they're going to cancel July 18th, and finally they're going to release it on August 26th. The final release date, August 26th. Okay, I just went to a remote viewing. I went to the future. Hey, imagine if this is true. What I just guessed. It can't be pure coincidence. Imagine if this is true. What I just said here truly happens next year. People are going to look at me and say, who is this guy? How you doing, Rendell? All right, let's go. So, 4th place here. I got a gold here. Let's do a Tokyo Expressway. Okay, let's go. What's happening? I'm just playing some GT Sport, GT League, trying to unlock the multiplayer. So, I didn't know what to play today. Honestly, I didn't, because I wanted to do a Foozer. Foozer, DJ Foozer, but it was out of the question because with a YouTube copyright ID, it was just impossible for me to do a DJ Foozer, So I decided to do this. How you doing, Rendell, man? How's everything? How was your Cyber Monday? Were you able to buy anything on a Cyber Monday? I was able to secure a uh, a Bluetooth speaker, a very cheap, $50 Bluetooth speaker. Very happy with it. Can put it in my pocket or in my fanny pack, my Joe Rogan fanny pack, and listen to some Joe Rogan podcast on their little Bluetooth speaker. Connected to my phone. So, What's up, JD? What happened, bro? You just had a bullshit moment. Tell us about it, bro. Tell us. Come on, JD. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. Maybe I can help you, JD. Just tell me what it is, bro. Oh, you got a few good deals? Rendell, that's great. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you were able to get something. It's not all about the consoles. There's other things you can buy. But I only bought what I need, honestly. I was like, hey, I got way too much stuff as it is. And I'm like, what do I need? And I said, man, I need a Bluetooth speaker. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yeah, let me get a Bluetooth speaker. So when I'm taking a shower, I can put that Bluetooth speaker. It's a waterproof. Use it as a soap while I'm listening to Joe Rogan. Use it as a soap, and I can just it's like it's a what you call it, Bose, waterproof Bose, $50. It's on sale. Use it and just. All right, here we go. Jesus Christ, with these headphones, I look like Doctor Strange. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, shit. I can't wait for a couple of movies next month. Tenant, I'll watch it on my 200-inch projector. And also the Wonder Woman Christmas Day, nice, on HBO Max on my 200-inch projector. Awesome. Wonder Woman 1984. So that's pretty cool. I like that they're doing that. I like that the Warner Brothers is doing that. Give people the option. I like that. You see, I like that. Those who want to go to the movie theater, you go to the movie theater and take a risk. Those who don't want to take a risk and want to stay home, then you should have the option of staying home and watch that movie from home on your projector. And I think this is a perfect time to buy a projector to enjoy these movies on a projector, because projector really give you that movie experience. Your 55, 65, even 75-inch television, yes, it looks nice. Yes, it has that beautiful quality picture, but silver screen, man, it's like Steven Spielberg said, nothing can change a silver screen. Nothing can change the film and that whole movie theater experience. And it's true. It's difficult. Watching a movie on a projector is the best way to watch a movie. Every movie just looks so much better, and you appreciate the movie better when you are watching the movie in a projector, like a 200-inch or 120-inch. I'm blessed to have a 200-inch extra space wall that I use with my BenQ HD 2550. So I'm very blessed with that. I had to move my BenQ 12 and a half feet away. I think it's 12 and a half feet away, or maybe more. I think it's 13 feet, 13 and a half feet, close to 14 feet. I'm sorry. to achieve the 200-inch. I have to measure it. I think it's 14 feet in my other room. 14 feet. I'm sorry. The distance between the wall, because I don't have a short throw. Short throw, you can put it just against the wall. But I don't have a short throw. Short throw, it's obviously more expensive. I got the long throw. I got to move that sucker. And let me tell you, man, even 150, even 120-inch projector, you're still gonna, yeah, it's gonna feel much better. Watching that movie, it's gonna feel more unique, like more unique experience. What's up, Fernando? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Cameron? Can I win this? I know I can win it. I want to unlock the multiplayer. Can I unlock the multiplayer? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can unlock the multiplayer. You know what I like about Gran Turismo? I like the fact that they're forcing you to go through all these GT leagues in order for you to unlock multiplayer, so you can play a multiplayer. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm starting to sound like a joker. All of a sudden, this voice has turned into a joker. Why? Are you a reptilian? You can't possibly be a reptilian, can you? Hey, did you see that video, Cameron? Of Solid Rev? Maybe you can help Solid Rev. Maybe you can, I don't know, he's been having some trouble with his PlayStation 5, keeping it in rest mode, and his hard drive, it's not being detected, it's not copying the data. Maybe you can help him, though. Solid Rev is a good guy, man. Maybe you can help him, because I know you have a PlayStation 5, and you got a lot of experience now with the PlayStation 5. Maybe you can help him. Go to his channel. He just released a video. The video hit like 40,000, 50,000 views. And maybe you can help him. I don't know. Cameron, no, I didn't. Yes, I did saw that video. And I went to Jay-Z 2 Cents. And, well, the Radeon Red Dragon kicking butt, kicking a booty to a NVIDIA. And that's a good thing. Hey, I'm glad that Radeon, it's outperforming a 3080. The 6900, it's outperforming 3080. Why? Because... oh, it's a 6800, I'm sorry. Why? Because that will reduce the price of 3080, and they'll probably work with a 3080 Super or 3080 Ti to match the performance of 680, 6800 and 6900. You see, this is why competition is good. You see, this is exactly why the competition, it's good for business. That's how the America works. That's the American dream, capitalism. That's what makes this country move forward, is the competition. So it's a good news. I'm glad that it's kicking NVIDIA's ass, because this will put NVIDIA on notice, and now they cannot milk it and hold a monopoly, because NVIDIA's been holding a monopoly for quite a long time. Now they can't do that monopoly. Now they got the dragon to worry about, the red dragon. So I think it's cool. You haven't used the Cameron? Don't do it, Cameron. If you want my advice, brother, don't use it. The reason I say not to use it, because it's too much of a risk, Cameron. So if you want my advice, don't use it, because there's a lot of reports, and it's not just Solid Rev that has this issue. There's other people that have this issue besides Solid Rev, um, and I feel bad for him because he's a good guy. So other people are also having this issue with keeping the PlayStation 5 on the rest mode. So I wouldn't advise you to do it. I would just tell you not to do it. Just turn it off. If you're not gonna use it, Cameron, just turn it off. If you're gonna go to gym, if you're gonna go work out, go hang out with your friends, whatever, just turn it off. Just turn that sucker off. Shut it down. Power it down. That's it. That's what I do. I turn everything off. Yeah. So don't take the risk, Cameron. Yeah, just don't do it. It's not worth it, man. It's just believe me, it's not worth it. Um, what is my PlayStation Network name? Can I add you? Yeah, Sad, you can add me. It's under Edo79. Edo, EDO79. It's a Brazilian Japanese name. In 5 minutes, that's amazing, dude. That's crazy. How quickly, how fast you can download the games. And you can also switch between the game as you're scrolling through the user interface, checking your other application. Let's say you want to check your, let's say you want to jump into the YouTube app, or you want to jump into like a Netflix or Amazon or what have you, right? And you can go switch back and forth between the video game and the application. So that's kind of cool, man. Will PlayStation fire Jim Ryan? No, they will not fire him because he brings them money, and they don't care how he brings them money as long as he brings them money. Remember, they're not a humanitarian. Here's the thing: these corporations, unfortunately, they're not in business of charity. They're not a charity corporation. They're not a Red Cross. They're not, what you call it, missionaries. They're not missionaries. They're not Red Cross. They're not charity. Their business is strictly to make money, and it doesn't matter how they make that money, as long as they make their money and keep their investors happy. These billionaires, these different types of billionaires, these playboys, billionaires who invest into Sony, studios who invest into Sony, other business corporations from China, Europe, Indonesia, you name it, they all invest money into Sony. So if Jim Ryan can deliver and bring them money, they're not going to fire him. They're going to keep him there. It is what it is. This is how the world works. Unfortunately, I didn't create this world. I just happened to be born in it, just like you. But this is the cold truth of how it works, unfortunately. What's up, Anthony Kenneth Bishop? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing, man? How's your family? How's your mom? How's everybody doing? How's your sister? I hope you had a great holidays. And did you, by any chance, Anthony, were you able to secure a PlayStation 5? Anthony, brother, you are more than good with the RTX 2080 and your i7 6700 CPU. You are more you're more than good. You got your Xbox Series X, you got your PC. Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations on the. I did get a PlayStation 5. Oh, so you got both. You got PS5 and Xbox Series X. Congratulations, bro. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. I'm so glad that you got it, man. Because you're a cool guy, you're a good guy, and I'm so glad that you got it, man. I love hearing these types of stories. I love, hearing that true hardcore gamers, passionate gamers are able to get a console. That makes me happy, man. So cheers. Anthony, cheers. Stay blessed, my friend. It's my unicorn. It's my unicorn. This is Blade Runner. Harrison Ford gave me this. Thank you, Harrison Ford. Don't ask me why he gave me this, but he gave it to me. I'm just kidding. No, Harrison Ford didn't give it to me. Harrison Ford's assistant gave it to me. Whatever. Why do I tell you all these stories? I should keep some stuff private, man. My problem is this. I can't keep my mouth shut. That's why Sony doesn't want me to be their partner because I can't keep a secret. And that's the problem with Mr. 4K. Mr. 4K can't keep a secret. He just like spits it out. Damn it. Oh, oh, my bad. I'm sorry, man. Oh, I misread. I thought you got it. Oh, it's the typo. Oh, okay. But that's okay. Anthony, don't worry, man. That PC, it's a beast. I've seen you play Flight Simulator, and the way the Flight Simulator looks on your PC, it's just stunning. Okay, I remember you were among the very first individuals to get the Flight Simulator to work in what was it? In August, late August. And I remember I came into your live stream. I was blown away. Like looking at that, was it South Shields or North Shields? I forgot what it was in UK out there. And you were showing me like this beautiful terrain and where you live and all that. It was just so good, man. And that PC that you have, it's a beast of a PC, bro. With that PC, the Cyberpunk will run like a butter perfectly. So, man, you got a powerful PC, brother. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You got a powerful beast. Enjoy that beast. Am I gonna wear a Santa hat for December streams? Jesus, do I work on a Christmas? I have to look at my calendar. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Do I work for Christmas? What date is Christmas? Hold on. Yes, I'm gonna wear a Christmas hat. I will. I will do it. I promise. I promise. For Christmas, I will wear a Christmas hat. I will do it. What's up, B7? And I'm gonna get like a fake beard, Christmas, like a Santa hat, and a fake. I'm gonna dress like a Santa Claus. I'm gonna be a Santa Claus. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, you wonder what the Santa brought you for Christmas? I should do it like a. I should do like a Bane, uh, Santa Claus. Oh, 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 I should do that. I should do like a Bane. Hold on, like a Bane, uh, Christmas Santa Bane. It was wondering what would break first, your Xbox or your PlayStation. No, I sound like a Bill Clinton though. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. So that's Friday, right? Christmas, it's Friday. Christmas Eve, it's Thursday. And Christmas, it's Friday. Friday. Is it Friday? Christmas Day? What? What? It's Wednesday? No. 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 Hold on. Let me double check. December 25th says Friday here. And Wednesday is the 23rd, so it's Friday. I just checked the calendar. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's finish this. The Goodwood Motor Circuit. Let's go. Yeah, it's Friday, so it's all good, man. Friday. So the New Year's Day is gonna be Friday. Friday. It will be Friday, and no one will be outside. Everyone will be inside. Everyone will be wearing a mask. All right, let's go. That's it. Nah, it's all good, man. This is why we have computer. This is why we have the personal computers, man. They can help us. Hey, what happened to the monolith, man? The monolith is gone. What'd I tell you? Didn't I tell you I was gonna make that thing disappear? Do you know why they put that thing there? The aliens told me they needed to put that thing there so they can collect the fingerprints. They need the fingerprints from the different variety of different humans. They're doing some testings and they need the fingerprints. So what better way for them to get the fingerprints to use our own material to put something there so they can collect the fingerprints. They're just working on something. That's why they took it. So that's why. There you go. Mystery solved. Yes, it was the Greys. Unfortunately, it was the Greys from Zeta Reticuli. What can I tell you, man? They've been here. They love living here. They love it here. I mean, they look at it as a home. You know, they usually go chill out down in Antarctica, South Pole. They have their underground bases there too. Also on the moon, in the dark side of the moon, they have their bases as well. So they just love being here. You know what happened to their planet, right? Well, anyway, that's a whole different story for another time. Hold on. Scalpers, no scalpers. Scalper got it, bro. They're gonna sell it on eBay. Dude, that's what happened. The scalpers got it, and they're gonna sell it on eBay for like 20 million. That's what happened, dude. The scalpers got it, and they're gonna sell it on eBay for 20 million. I think they're gonna put it on bidding to see how much it's gonna go for. Maybe they're gonna go for $1 billion. Who knows? They might go for $4 billion, maybe $10 billion, maybe $20 billion. Maybe they're gonna go for $1 trillion. Who the hell knows? And I think with $1 trillion, I think that's it. You're good to go, bro. You can disappear too with that kind of money, bro. You can do a plastic surgery, change your name, and fuck, you can disappear forever. Who the fuck knows, man? Such a strange world we live in. That's why I made that video this morning. I keep an open mind on everything, guys. That's why I made that video. You know, yes, there's some scientific basics that we all can agree to, and physics that we all can agree to, but I still like to keep an open mind on pretty much everything else, because I don't know, you don't know, and they don't know either. We haven't fully explored this planet on every and each corner. Every cubic centimeter of this planet we haven't explored that well to know exactly what the hell's going on. And the universe, we barely out of the cave. We barely out of the cave, man. Oh God. So I keep an open mind on a lot of these, on a lot of these different things. I keep an open mind because I don't know. You don't know, and no one can really know for sure. So that's the way I look at things. I know B7, and they don't care. They left a tweet. They said, F your feelings, we have no regrets. So why should we have regrets if they get robbed? Now, I'm not, saying go out there and rob these people. You shouldn't do that. That's criminal. You go to jail for that. You're breaking the law. But what I'm simply saying, I have no sympathy for them when they get robbed. I don't feel sorry. It's called instant karma. It's called instant karma. You heard that phrase, instant karma. You got what you deserve. So next time, don't be an asshole, don't be a cunt, and maybe you won't get robbed. It's hard to have any sympathy for them, honestly. You can't, you really can't. I can't have any sympathy for them. I don't know about you, but I can't. Where's their sympathy for us? They don't seem to have any sympathy for us, so why should we show them any sympathy? It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way street, and that's how it should be. Oh, you got a new 32-inch BenQ. Is that the same monitor I've got? EW327 something? Is that the same BenQ monitor that I have? That's the vertical alignment 10-bit monitor, 4K with HDR. Come on, Mr. 4K. You don't want to be a 6th place. Why? Why, Mr. 4K? Why do you want to be a 6th place? Why can't you be a 5th place or a 4th place? Come on, man. Pedal to the metal. 6th place. It is what it is. Better than nothing, right? Better than being last, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. 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 Eins, fine, drein, fine, vier, vier. Fine. Here we go. Well, don't worry, B7. The karma will take... Listen, there's an old saying about the karma. Nobody gets a free lunch. Everybody pays, okay? Everyone pays. Everyone pays. Nobody gets a free lunch, okay? Even this guy sitting in the White House, he thought he's a king. He thought he's a czar. Well, now he learned that he's not, and he's going to be out of the office in January 20th, and they're going to hit him with all kinds of lawsuits, with all kinds of stuff. His business already, it's tumbling down. Everybody pays the price. Nobody gets a free lunch. There is no free lunch. Everybody pays. The only problem with karma is it takes too damn long. That's the only problem with karma. It doesn't happen right away. It takes too damn long. It's a very slow process. But you can't escape it. You can't escape that. You got to pay your debt. Okay, everybody pays at the end of the day. Nobody walks scot-free. I know that karma works. I know that karma exists because I've seen it in my 41 years. I have seen it, and it scares the shit out of me. I have seen it front and center. Okay, so don't worry about it. Karma will catch up to these scumbags. Trust me, it'll catch up to them. That's guaranteed. That's not like me, maybe if. No, it's guaranteed the karma will catch up to them. It's just the karma works too damn slow, but eventually it will catch up to them. Okay? But I know how you feel. I feel the same way. Of course this is wrong. Everybody knows this is wrong. No one's going to sit here and say, hey, this is, this is cool. No, it's not cool. This is wrong. But don't worry. Karma will catch up to them sooner or later. It always does. You're running a Cold War in 4K 60 FPS and ultra settings with ray tracing off. Well, there you go. Anthony. You got a powerful PC, man. You got a very powerful PC, so... Yeah. Here we go. Excuse me. Alright, let's finish this cup. Let's go. This is number 5. Cup number 5. This looks like British Columbia or something. Looks like Rocky Mountains over there. Wow, it's already been 3 hours. I'm incapable of doing a short live stream. I just realized that. Mr. 4K is incapable of doing a short live stream. Come on, come on. Oh, my goodness. They're all the same. They're all politician career. Listen, man, this guy was trying to help his friends, his billionaire friends, to help his business by being a president, by cutting the taxes for them, so that way his business can process. So he was using, he was exploiting American people to help his business. And then on the other side you got Biden, who is a hardcore Democrat, career politician. He's been a career politician for 47 years. You think all of a sudden now he's going to change? Guys, it's the same shit in and out. You got Pepsi and Coca-Cola. You got reps and Dems. Reps and Dems. Wake me up when you get a third party, or a fourth party, or a fifth party. Wake me up. Until then, it's same shit, just a different different brand. You got Pepsi, Coca-Cola. All right. So it's really doesn't matter who is in the office. Your life's not gonna change. You gotta change your life. Don't expect government to fix your life. So it doesn't really matter who's there. No one will truly care about you, and you should know that. No leader, no government's going to care about you the way you're going to care about you. So don't rely on the government. Don't rely on some shining white armor prince to come in and to fix your problems. That's not going to happen. No one's going to fix your problems. Even the aliens are not going to come here to fix your problems. They're here for their own greedy reasons. Okay? They're here because they need something from us. Alright? Otherwise they wouldn't travel all these light years to come here to see us. There's always an interest, guys. No one's gonna do shit for you for free. there's always some kind of an interest that comes with it, you know. Can I make it a sixth place? Come on, at least a sixth place. Let's go. I would recommend for $300 or less, I would recommend Thrustmaster T150 for $150. For $150, Thrustmaster T150. It's an excellent racing wheel, and honestly, that's a great wheel to go on the budget, and it's going to serve you well. It served me well. I still have that wheel. I still have Thrustmaster T150, and it serves me well. So I would suggest that you go with a Thrustmaster, man. Thrustmaster T150. It's an excellent wheel. I used it. I haven't had any issues with it. I still have it. But if you can afford G29, if you can find it really cheap, go with a G29. I mean, I'm using G29 right now, and it's just perfect. But the thing about the YouTube is this. YouTube, it's something you shouldn't consider as a main income career, because YouTube can always fluctuate. Your fan base can fluctuate. They can leave you, they can go to somebody else, they can get tired of you if you're not delivering on what they want, and also the algorithm can change based on the YouTube policies. So YouTube, it's a slippery slope. Unless you're sponsored and you got a bunch of sponsors and they're sponsoring you, then yeah, the YouTube will gonna put you out there on the algorithm all the time. But to look at YouTube as a the main income career job, it's a very difficult thing to do without sponsors. I do it as a hobby. Sure, I make some money here and there from it, but you should look at the YouTube as a hobby first and foremost, not like a main income, you know, because you might be disappointed down the road, and it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of pressure trying to figure out what content should I bring. It's not an easy thing to do sometimes. Sometimes you're tired and you can't do it. You don't have the energy, you don't feel like talking. Your brain is not working, you're too tired, and then, you know, but you got to bring the content, and you got to do something different every single time, and you got to deliver that. That's an extra work that you have to put into, you know. But hey, you know, it's good to have goals. It's good to have goals. It's good to have a clear vision. You know, like Arnold says, you got to have a clear vision. You have to know where you want to go. And I like, Tony, that you have a clear vision as to what you want to achieve. Even if it's something that's way far from your reach for you to achieve. But look, people said we cannot land on the moon. We cannot go to the moon. But we did. We did. And there's plenty of evidence to support that we did. Okay. Now, why we haven't gone back there, that's a whole different story, a whole different subject. But we did go there. But why we haven't come back, well, that's a whole different subject. However, it's good to have goals. You should have goals. Goals can keep you driving forward. Goals can keep you from not being depressed. Goals will keep you pushing. Goals can keep you disciplined. And the goals can also be your best teacher to teach you on what you're doing wrong and what you should be doing right. And these things can accumulate a great self-discipline. You know, even Jordan Peterson talked about that as well on his podcast. You know. Okay, well, looks like I'm finished with this cup. And I got a long way to go to unlock the multiplayer, but that's okay. Let's visit the dark side of the moon. Um I guess Russians beat us to it with their Sputnik. Russians have actually landed on the dark side of the moon, believe it or not. And the CIA knew about this back in the 80s. They knew about it. Uh, it's not like a secret. I think now it's in public domain that they did land uh, their own craft, like a robotic craft that send the images and videos. They also landed before us. They landed very first uh, robotic small little craft to take the images and take the sample of the temperature on Venus. And those images and the sounds of Venus are still there. As you'll know, the temperatures on Venus are just like you'll just go into it's like a lava volcano lava. You just like it's crazy. So Russians beat us to it, and even their first cosmonaut, Yuri Gagarin, was the very first astronaut, cosmonaut that was out in the outer space, and that's where this whole race for the space and the Apollo mission came through because Kennedy wanted to show to Soviet Union that we can beat them to it, that we can make the impossible possible, and that we're going to send the man on the moon, not just one, but multiple men on the moon through different Apollo missions. And we did achieve that. We did. But that's why having goals, it's important, guys. That's why we were able to do it. Because we set the goals that we're going to achieve this. And the goals can really, they can get you the distance. The goals are like the extra fuel that's going to keep you motivated. That gives you the fuel for motivation, to motivate you to keep driving forward, you know. And if you didn't have any goals, well then, you're not going to do anything. You're going to be just drifting, circling the drain, being depressed, circling the drain, being depressed. The goals can help you achieve these giant tasks that you're trying to achieve. And that's why it's good that you have goals, man. Everyone should have goals. You should have goals. Even if you, listen, even if you don't accomplish your goals, you still have won because you tried it. You at least tried it. You didn't sit around on your ass. At least you tried it. And you can say, hey, I didn't live my life in regret because I tried it all. I tried. And, for every time that you try, you always win because you tried, Instead of those individuals who just live in regret and they never tried anything, they never took the risk, they always try to play it safe. So that's what I think. Space Force. Oh, we're so far away from Space Force, guys. That's it's a great ambition, and it's something that will take time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of trial and error throughout next 10, 20 years. But eventually, we'll get there. You know, everything starts with a goal. It's like a little snowball, like a little size of a baseball snowball, and that snowball keep rolling down the hill and gets bigger and picks up more snow, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger till it finally reaches down to its destination. So it's kind of like that, small things. Everything starts from small to something bigger. Even we started as small. Everything starts small. Small beginnings have greater things. Everything starts small and then it evolves into bigger, greater things. All right, guys, I'm out. On that note, I got to get going. It's been 3 hours. 3 hours, can't believe it. I'm incapable of doing a short live stream. I think Desperado was right about me. I'm incapable of doing a short live stream. I got to get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Uh, so enjoy your Cyber Monday. Hopefully, you can buy some cool stuff for you. Uh, whatever you need, maybe games or something else that you might need. Um, I was able to get a little tiny Bluetooth speaker. That's what I needed. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay classy, my friends. And stay classy, San Diego, as always. I'm out of here. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow.